Yo, can y'all hear me? Can I hear myself? Y'all can hear myself. First of all, fuck everything today, okay? If I just offended you in any way, tune in for the rest of this show and I probably will offend your ass again. Thank you very much. Um, COVID is still here, so y'all know what to do. If not, y'all know what COVID to do. Let's see what else we got here. We got sponsors, man. Lamont Avenue Wines, the Cleveland Rugby League, Design Me exclusively. We power back Google and Colors on YouTube. Let me see. Download the following apps real fast, and y'all can listen to this live with no video. Where that man? Mixler, Mixcloud, MediaCube, um, Live Radio, Live Online Radio Net, MediaQ.com, Mixler, Mixcloud.com, and TuneIn.com. You can download any of those apps, and y'all can get with this. The Trauma Recovery Center. The Trauma Recovery Center will be there for you if you need them, but you have to have the willingness to go and admit that there's some trauma going on in your life. Everybody got some damn trauma going on in their life. Everybody. So if you don't, it's either internal, external, or it's coming down the pipe. So they offer services and safety, domestic violence, PTSD, emotional support, food, clothing, much more. You can get the Trauma Recovery Center at 216-644-5487. They will come wherever you are. Call today. It's 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, completely confidential. Trauma Recovery Center. One more time, 216-644-5487. Sorry we running a little late, but have you ever been late for a date and then when you was on your way, or say, put it this way, let's try this one. If your date, when you call her, say, I'll be ready in 5 minutes, and you on your way there, and then I need another 10 minutes, then you get there, you sitting out there in front of the house for the next 15 minutes, and the show started at 8, and it's 7:50, fuck that date, I'm going home. Yeah. That's what this day like. So, this is No Static Radio, the voice of the revolution. Again, No Static Radio, voice of the revolution. This is the Hustle and Wax Flow. Yeah. He over there, I'm over here. It's nice outside in Cleveland. Actually, it's a good day in Cleveland. I shouldn't be this fucking pissed off about anything, really. To be honest with you, I'm alive, I'm kicking. Yeah. Not too high. Just disappointed in people, man. Get y'all shit together, man. Amen. Because, and then the Browns won. Yeah. They looked good winning. I ain't supposed to be mad or disappointed or looking side-eyed about nothing. But guess what? Look how I'm looking. Yeah. I'm giving up the side-eye. The Browns. The Browns. Again, welcome to this show. We got it started a little late, so what y'all gonna do? Either y'all gonna tune in and stay in, or y'all gonna leave and go listen to somebody else's bullshit. Because I sat here and I listened to some motherfucking lie. On some Joey Crack shit. Joey Crack, get back. I don't know. You might have to pull Joey Cracks up and invite him to the show, man. Because, buddy. Talking about a Whopper. And I ain't talking about no shit at Burger King either. I'm sending this thing out to these wonderful groups that always accept us, and they always invite us, to their pages and to their groups, and they welcome us, and obviously somebody like us. And some people out there don't like us. And again, as I stated when I first came on, and we offended you, or I offended you in any way. He ain't offended you in no way. He might cuss your ass out today, however, but if I offended you in any way, I apologize wholeheartedly. Stay for the rest of the show. I'll do it again and tune in next week. And I will do it again and again and again. Oh, that was Gary Newman, Cars. And I know everybody heard that song before because that song was one of those beat type of things that everybody done either covered and said something over it, or just listen to it in the club.
Sampled it.
Yeah, I sampled the shit out of Gary Newman. Can't Sell Dope Forever. I like that group. You know that. Best damn sports show ever. Let me see. But yeah, we live on Facebook and YouTube. Download. If you ain't got it, get it. You can go to YouTube, like the page, subscribe. It's free. It's free. Hey man, I went to that free thing over on the west side yesterday. Yeah. And they guala, and I hollered. It was all right. Remember I sent you the pictures?
Yeah.
I was like, he must have been asleep. I said, he gotta be asleep. If he would see these pictures, guess what? Dude would have been like, yo, man, I'm on the way. Boy, oh boy. But they got something else coming up too. The girl that owned the restaurant. She used to be the one, the Puerto Rican girl. She used to have an after-hour joint over there, and that was her restaurant. But she said she's gonna have some events coming up where she's gonna be just having food outside, selling it outside her restaurant.
Yeah.
On Saturdays with music and everything, and just kicking it. The little DJ that they had was she was kind of cute. And she was rocking.
That's what you need to do. I need to go and say, hey, I DJ. I'll play some songs that have y'all out here shaking y'all tail feather. I got something to make me shake y'all tail feathers.
Shake your tail feathers, baby. Rest in peace, Monroe Millen.
Yeah.
But it was cool.
How much y'all paying them DJs? I'll come out there. Shit.
You know what? I might have to check old girl out and see. I might have to holler at her.
I'll get it started, or I get what's the name, like me and Job come out there and tag team on the turntables. We have it live out there. Yeah.
Y'all got some Wally holler. Y'all got to have some of their music too now.
That's what we be playing when we play nothing but that music.
Oh, okay.
Hey, we do our research. They'll be out there shaking that tail feather.
And hey, one thing they like to do, they like to shake their tail feather.
Yeah.
Let me see. Like I said, COVID's still here, man. It ain't going nowhere. This new variant will take you out. Now, if you want to go for that ride, don't pay attention. Get with the program. Jimmy Buffett died. He was 76 years old, Margaritaville. This man was a billionaire. And he had really two good songs on all the albums that he made. Actually, he had about three. Cheeseburger in Paradise, Margaritaville, and it was one more. But y'all know Jimmy Buffett. The Parrot Heads, they was like the dead heads. Wherever Jimmy Buffett was at, they followed him. Jimmy Buffett was a smart businessman. Off of 2 records, he all in Margaritaville restaurants, and they got one down in the flats. He owned and operated, and Jimmy Buffett, rest in peace, bro, billionaire style. Gil Brandt died. He was the general manager and vice president of the Dallas Cowboys. Dallas Cowboys beat the New York Giants last night in New York. Basically, this is how fake New York is. They team play in New Jersey.
Yeah.
That's how fake they teams is.
That's what's nice. Somebody was saying that. They was like, how come New York Giants is called New York, but they stadium in New Jersey? And I was like, if you ain't figured that out, you slow motion, that's called tax break. That's easy.
Boy, they don't want them big ass rats floating around the stadium.
That's a money issue.
But Gil Brandt, he was the Cowboys general manager in the 60s and the 70s with Tom Landry and Roger Staubach on into, even when Jerry Jones took over. I think Jerry Jones fired him, Jimmy Johnson, Tom Landry. He fired all of them. And they are the Dallas Cowboys. But he was 91.
New Jersey Giants. Yeah, they didn't look. I didn't even see the game, but I was trying to look at my FanDuel and throw some action on some stuff. And when I was looking at to see what my action was going on last night, I looked at the score of that game and I was like, woo!
Dallas covered.
Who said? Somebody said.
I know Dallas covered.
That's what's the name? My dude said he was like, okay, my Chicago Bears might suck, but they don't New York Giants suck. He said they don't suck New York Giants style. He's like, that was bad business, bro.
That was real bad business, bro. I'ma tell you. That was bad, bro. Hey, you know what? Y'all can get me on, cause I'm on Instagram mostly. I opened up Messenger again this weekend because I needed to reply to something, and so I opened up Messenger again. As soon as it get hacked the next time, guess what? I'm closing it. Remember, Facebook got 55 million people working in security so that people don't get hacked and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Even though if I say shit, goddamn, get off your ass and jam, they gonna send me a warning. Cause you know you can go in there and look at how many times you've been in Facebook jail.
I don't think I got that option. I ain't never been in there.
Well, you ain't never been, but I looked, I was like, woo, I've been there a lot, and I'm like, this ain't even a third of how many times my cousin Jared been in there. Cause I know for a fact, if you add up all his time in Facebook jail, he been in Facebook jail about 17 years.
Yeah.
Cause I'm like, whoa, but that was something I say, damn, you can actually look and see how many times you've been in Facebook jail. Ain't that something? Let me see. Charlie Robinson died. He was 59. Gary Wright, who Dreamweaver. I believe we can make it to the. Y'all know Dreamweaver. They done sampled that too. Gary Wright. He was 80, but he was. You know what? That was his biggest song.
Yeah.
But he wrote songs for David Bowie, Elton John, John Lennon. All these people, he was getting the residuals. He didn't have to make no more songs, bro. All the songs he wrote.
Yeah.
And he was smart enough to say, yep, you got to put it on the paper. Put it on the paper and put it on the record. Dreamweaver. Gary Wright died, man. And I don't know, a lot of y'all probably don't even know who this man is, but his name is Dodi Al-Fayed. And if you remember, which I don't know, I think it's the 1920 or some anniversary of Princess Diana dying in that tunnel in Paris, France.
Yeah.
Well, the dude, her boyfriend at the time, this was his father. And he's a super duper billionaire. He owned Harris department stores in England. He owned a whole lot of stuff. They be talking about what that dude named, Elon Musk.
Yeah.
This dude right here, he can kick it with Elon Musk when it comes to going to the bank.
I don't know, man. Elon Musk got, when I look at the list, Elon Musk got 2 times the amount of anybody on that list. So he might be somewhere on
Dodi Al-Fayed, he got the oil money. He got a lot of money.
Unless there's some people that'll be like, look, I don't want my name on that list.
Hello?
Unless they undercover with it.
I'm okay. I'm live on the radio right now, but what's up? Where? Oh, okay, yeah. Agent Pat's down on 30th and Payne. What's happening with them? I'll call you back, okay? Because I got to get the information, but I will call you back. I'll let you know. Okay, that was somebody that needed some information on an acupuncturist. Sorry about that, people. But no, 238 billion. I'm gonna be as precise as I can about this. But Dodi Al-Fayed, he might not have 238 billion, but I bet he got about 200 billion, anywhere from 190 to 200 billion. Cause you know he be fucking with old dude over there in Saudi Arabia. Prime Time Mohammed, whatever his name is, the one who, if you say something bad about him, he'll get your body and cut it up and get away with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how he roll. He roll worse than them damn people in Iran. Sending this thing out to all you people on Instagram. But you can join me on Threads. You can use the same profile name as you do on Facebook or Instagram. Threads is pretty cool, man. I'm getting it. I'm getting, I'm getting the gist of it, and I'm putting stuff up there. I'm putting threads up.
I need to do something. I ain't doing nothing on that. I'm just making posts, saying some stuff. I need to
You gotta
make
go in
something.
there. You gotta go in there and put some threads in there.
Yeah, I gotta go say some more stuff, take some more pictures or something.
Cause them threads, it gives you the option of just the people you know, or everybody everywhere. I put this up, and I hit everybody everywhere. So this shit going out to
what I do on all
everywhere.
That's what I do on all my accounts. Now I went to, cause I didn't even have to do nothing on Thursday, so my buddy had a thing, man. Let me tell y'all this, man. I don't know. I got so much to say to people, man. God. But your city that you live in is not your target audience.
No,
I don't know who told y'all that. Especially if you're an entertainer or a musician or a comedian or whatever you're trying to do. The city that you live in, let me say it again for people that didn't hear it, the city that you live in is not your target audience. And I go to the this show, No Class, and it's got a hip hop show. And I was like, everybody, I'm on network with everybody. Everybody I see performing, everybody I see look like they're doing something on network with them. Everybody got an Instagram account say, my shit is private, but I will, since it's you, I will follow you back. How are you expecting to be a rapper to get your content out there if your account is private and nobody can see it? I don't understand this. I never understood it, but I don't know. How do you expect for people to know what you're doing in the world if you're only sharing it with the people around you? And then I'm going to leave it alone. Like, you're not giving it to the world. Like, what are you expecting? I don't know how you expecting that to accomplish that, but I don't know.
I mean,
it's baffling to me.
With this don't only just go to Cleveland. This shit is on that cyber shit. Where it go everywhere. Now, if people but then it's our responsibility to make sure this show get listened to in Cali. I mean, we got people who listen, out of that don't live here locally. Like you got your people in the South. I got my people in the South in Minnesota, East Coast people. We got people, and we appreciate. Let me say this: we appreciate all the local people too. But if we don't make a brand, your brand can't just be Raisin Brand with no raisins in it. That's all. I don't know if he trying to say, but that's how I'm gonna say it. If you got a brand and it's Raisin Brands, it got to have some raisins in it.
Yeah, but then they say, "Oh, you want me to follow you back?" I'm like, I don't care if you want to follow me back or not. But I tell you this: if you don't accept my friend request, if you don't accept the request on Instagram, the way Instagram works, if you don't follow me back, I can't see none of your content. So how am I going to support you if I can't see your content on your private account? That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? And I'm in Cleveland, so your stuff ain't even made it past Cleveland. It's never going to make it past Cleveland because you're not allowing people to see your private account, Mr. Rapper Guy.
Rapper girl. Anybody, I mean, if you're a damn, what you call that? A damn spoken word artist. If you want your spoken word to be out there somewhere, open it up.
Yeah. And then if you got to separate, make a different account you want to show your guns and smoke weed and stuff on.
And then too, and make sure if you're worried about security and hacking and all that, put some damn security on your shit.
Just make a different account. Have an account that's open to the world, dedicated to your craft. Then if you want to do all the dumb shit, do all that on the private account. I don't know, man.
We love y'all.
I'm tired of y'all, man. I'm so tired of y'all. Well, I don't know. Common sense, man. Common sense is so much. It's just lacking these days. It's so much lacking.
You know what? Somebody just wrote on here. What's up, nephew? See, we got people listening, watching. We appreciate y'all, man. I might cuss y'all out every now and then, or I might say some bad words that might turn some people off every now and then. But this is here to teach you, not preach to you, to make you laugh. Sometimes it might even make you cry because sometimes there be some shit going on out here. Like that shit happened over there in Morocco, the earthquake, and they still counting people. And the last time I looked, there was at 2,028 people dead.
Yeah.
You know, but
gotta be blessed. Just be blessed to be here and put your numbers in. I hope you hit before you go.
Well, ain't no secret. That 5175, I did not have. What was the pick 3? 631?
Yeah, it was
them afternoon numbers. I don't know what the pick 5 was. But all I know is
I was taking a beating, so I know I gotta call sometime.
I'm like, I'm just throwing the L up at y'all because I've been taking L's.
Shit, you been getting more
What
than
about Coco Golf? Yeah, I've been hitting them. You know, I mean, but if it wasn't for the scratch offs and they hit me every now and then, I'll be in the pole house.
I ain't getting hit nowhere.
Remember, and your people used to say in the pole house.
Yeah.
Well, guess what? The pole house still open. It ain't closed. Yeah. It ain't the trap. It's the pole.
That's what I'm about to be.
Well, if it wasn't for the scratch off, thank the Lord Jesus, we ain't gonna preach to you. But what about Coco Golf? Yes, she is the champion. 19 years old. Coco Golf. Outside of the Browns being as efficient and good as they was yesterday, the next best thing out there was Coco Golf. You could bet on tennis, on the FanDuel, everything, man. You told me that, didn't you? Your boy, your people down there that got the what you call that shit?
Fantasy Draft House. He doing his little thing.
He getting paid.
There's some people, man. My one dude talking about he be on there on Facebook, but he be giving picks on his personal page, and he said, "Man, I'm gonna give y'all one pick today." He said, "I ain't giving no more picks because y'all taking my picks, acting it's like it's your picks and you selling them to people." And he's like, "And I'm giving them away for free, and you selling them to people, and they ain't giving me no credit." So.
I'm gonna tell your people when next time you talk to them, sell it to them.
So he saw these. So
sell them picks.
He said, "Man, he want to get some picks from him. They gotta go to his inbox and you ask me, and I'll see if I want to give you some picks."
How much you gonna give me? I mean, because people making money off this, man. I mean, they gonna about to name a stadium, FanDuel Stadium. It might be in New Jersey, and the teams might be from New York, but I mean, come on, man, come on. You know,
FanDuel came out of nowhere, man. They came up.
Everybody coming up. They got some bootleg ones floating around out here.
That's what I'm saying. They came up. It was like they came with the plan. They said, "Man, look, what we gonna do? We ain't gonna have no private account. What we gonna do? We gonna open our shit up in the street, and we gonna be the best one. We're gonna have some DraftKings, and it's gonna be some MGM bet. But we gonna come out, and we gonna be the best."
And FanDuel is the best.
They came out and did it right.
Yeah,
DraftKings might be number 2, man. I don't mess with DraftKings. I think everybody say DraftKings number 2, but FanDuel where I put my money at.
Well, I look at it like this: ain't nobody fooling with no damn what they call them DraftKings. So cause people tired of seeing Kevin Hart little monkey looking ass on TV. On one commercial, he's so damn black. I was like, is somebody there?
And then the other two, if you can get your credit card game through or your cash app through the other two, Fanatic and MGM. Only reason people mess with y'all to get the $200.
$200. Y'all still got the $200 bet going on.
They get the little $200 and then they ain't messing with y'all no more. Not one more.
Hey, I was trying to get in, but I mean, I don't know what the deal is because I was going to talk to one of the little, you know how you can talk to somebody and be texting with them?
Yeah.
Because they said, oh, well, we can't accept this type of card. So then I tried to run it through the PayPal.
Yeah.
And we don't accept this type of card. I'm like, well, damn, bro. This is a good card. This is a MasterCard, man. I can see if this was something that I found on the street.
Yeah.
So do I got to go buy a card, put money on it, and then get with y'all? Because y'all not getting my American Express cards. Y'all know what y'all can do about that one there. Coco Golf is the champion. Julius L. Freeman is watching. What's up, Julius L. Freeman? How John and them doing, man? How the family doing, man? But yeah, Rashad Stevens, Coco Golf is a champion. But then Chris Everett Lloyd turned around and was saying but it wasn't derogatory towards Coco Golf. She was saying stuff that the other girl, Petrovina Kostina, whatever her name is, Bolina, she was saying something, well, if she wouldn't have did this and had all these unforced errors, she had unforced errors because Coco Golf was making her have unforced errors, Chris Everett, with your 17 Grand Slam winning ass. Why you hating on this little black girl for some Serbian, Yugoslavian, whatever that girl is? I mean, I ain't got nothing against her. She's the number one player in the world. But guess what? Coco Golf handed it to her Saturday. Oh, and the other Joker, what's his name? He won again. He beat some dude. He beat last year's Wimbledon champs. And he got 24 majors for men. I think he tied Rafael Nadal, but yeah, they call what's his name? Djokovic, Novak Djokovic, the Joker. To me, the real Joker played for the Denver Nuggets. Oh, the United States men's basketball team over there in the FIFA tournament.
Yeah.
They didn't even get a medal. They lost to Canada yesterday. Canada got the bronze.
All that old big head stuff, man. Everybody old. They ain't know nothing won't be rappers nowadays, man. Basketball players. Y'all ain't playing no basketball.
They wasn't playing no basketball. That's for damn sure.
Who was even on the team? Where y'all was at? Y'all ain't suspended from that.
The only one who really got out for the whole tournament was Anthony Edwards, the dude played for Minnesota. He gonna make the real Olympic team because this ain't the real Olympic team.
Yeah.
These just dudes that they said y'all gonna play in the FIFA World Championships, and they couldn't even win that. Jaren Jackson.
Still, though, you supposed to pick a squad because you representing the United States, man. You ain't gonna be picking nobody. Y'all couldn't pick me and let me go get that money to lose, man. Come on, man. Y'all tripping, man.
They lost.
That's what I'm saying. I'm on one today, man. I ain't taking no BS, man. Y'all could have gave anybody that money. Don't be giving people that money. Already got money.
Okay, well, I'm gonna let you cuss all you want today, bro. And be my guest. Who the hell keeps sending me messages? I love all of y'all too. Y'all need to tune in. It's No Static Radio, Voice of the Revolution. That's Hustle. I'm Wax. We flowing. It's a whole lot of stuff, man.
A whole lot.
Look at all this shit I got. When we wasn't here laughing, man, I got laughing stuff, I got crying stuff, I got stuff.
None of that stuff. I'm talking about just from yesterday to today.
Well, Pac-Man Jones just got arrested. Yesterday he was on his way to New York for the game. He worked for ESPN. He was drunk. He made terroristic threats. Guess what? Pac-Man Jones don't work for ESPN no more. I bet you. A fan ran out on the field. I think they're playing Milwaukee, the Atlanta Braves, and Ronald Acuna Jr., the MVP of baseball. They ain't picked it yet, but he the MVP. Two of them ran up on him, man. And what was he supposed to do? He was supposed to put his glove down and get down, and that's what he did. So they didn't fine him or suspend him or nothing, but he did what he was supposed to do. They ran at him.
I wonder why Pac-Man Jones, man, why they didn't give him one? I thought you get one when you drunk. You could blame it on the hood. What's the name say? Ain't that what Jamie Foxx say? Blame it on the juice. Got me feeling loose. So I was on the juice, man. I got one, man. Let me go to read. Let me go do the 90-day, man. Come on, bro.
I'm gonna let you know. Kodak Black messed that up for everybody. Kodak messed it up for everybody. And then you got that one time, oh well. But then too, Pac-Man Jones had some things, his rap sheet was kind of long back in the day before he stopped drinking. I don't know if he stopped completely, but
I mean, he didn't stop completely because he got caught. He just went to a meeting, man.
Pac-Man Jones, he better go to a meeting now if he want that job at UCLA. Tim Duncan, and we talk about basketball real quick. Tim Duncan, him and his wife Amy Duncan is getting divorced. She said that, and she came out and said this so because she ain't gonna get no money. She signed a prenup in the beginning, even though that really don't mean nothing after 17 years of marriage. She said Tim Duncan is bisexual.
Yeah.
I was looking at Tim Duncan on the picture. I was like, you know what? I don't know. But then who cares?
I mean, but you didn't know that when you got with him.
And had 2 kids with him. And he done made you somebody because you could be on Instagram not showing your ass.
Yeah.
But if it wasn't for him, when you married, there wasn't no Instagram, baby.
It's different when he on the road, he playing basketball, and you got access to the account, and he on the road, you got access to the account. That's different than he at home every day now. Then you at home every day now. I can't move like I was moving.
He at home every day.
Now I got to force him. You got to come up with some stuff.
She came up with it too. He gonna do the Tiger Woods. He gonna get his kids, and she gonna get out.
Yeah.
Bill Belichick and this lady, he been with Linda Holloway. They been together for a long time, and she's the head of his foundation.
Yeah.
They split and they going their separate ways. Now, is she still gonna work for me? If I'm Bill Belichick, nope, because she's gonna be stealing some money if I let her stay in that position.
Yeah.
I'm put my son or somebody else in that position.
So he can steal the money.
Yeah, I'd rather him steal the money. At least I can, he might be dumb enough and I can catch him. Joe Burrow signed the richest contract in the NFL, man, of the day. And went out promptly and lost to the Browns. Yeah. Bad. He signed
That's what I said. I said, man, he didn't play none of them preseason games and it shows. He ain't picked on no football since last year. He ain't picked on no football since last year.
Well, all I know is this. People got jokes for real, man. And they deserve it. I mean, you know, they deserve it. I mean, you first signed for 5 years, $250 million, $275 million. And
this is the first time you touched a football all year this year.
And you getting $40 million a year? Man, you better pick the football up. He was throwing the ball at people's feet yesterday. He was so scared to get hit.
On that Manziel shit. On that tricking people. Man, you better get...
I ain't watching no film. But I go out there and play on Sunday after missing 2 games.
Bros, you better not be tricking people out that money, man.
Let me see. Jim Donovan, Channel 3 sportscaster, the voice of the Browns. He had taken a leave of absence. His cancer came back, I guess. This one got me too. And I'm gonna go through the top 10 of football because it was a good weekend. Alabama lost at home. And then I go over the victors in the NFL. Yesterday and last night. Tonight's game is Green Bay versus Buffalo. Aaron Rodgers is going to be playing for the New York Jets. I hope the Buffalo Bills knock the New York shit out of him. Knock his ass from New Jersey back to New York. Jill Biden, she had COVID. There was, where is that thing at? Oh, Mel Tucker. He's from Cleveland Heights. He actually played in the NFL, coached in the NFL, was the head coach of Colorado. And just until a couple of days ago, he was the head coach of the Michigan State Spartans.
Yeah.
He got fired because some lady named Brenda Tracy said that he made sexually harassed her, made sexual advances, was on the phone talking to her, and playing with himself. Now, first of all,
that was damn.
I mean,
what part did you play in this? Come on,
well, that's what they teach me to look at what part I played in. Yeah. But the thing is, she was a rape victim, and she went around college campuses talking about date rape and that type of stuff. And he been knowing her for like about maybe 8 or 9 years, it said. Yeah. And you think that man would actually do that, knowing what she do?
Yeah.
Now, if he wants some, then again, something had to happen because he said it was consensual.
Yeah.
And when he says consensual, it might be consensual to you. But
how she know all this? There was a FaceTime, and I don't know, man. It's crazy.
It had to be something because he said it was consensual. But the thing I couldn't get with is, okay, Tom Izzo, the Michigan State men's basketball coach.
Yeah.
It was in 2010, maybe 2000. He had a couple of players on his team, and one of them is an assistant coach on his bench that raped some girls, and they didn't do nothing to them. And he has a rapist actually right now sitting on his coaching staff. So, and Tom Izzo covered all that stuff up when it was going on, but he still got a job. Why the brother got to get fired? All the brothers was doing some stuff that 10 million people do every day, having phone sex.
I say she either somebody lying, but it's like you gotta have you a bad, lawyer nowadays. Cause I'm like, man, with all the screenshotting and video screen record, screen capture, and all this going on, man. Hey, if you ain't got no proof, hey, that's made up. Cause
when I read it and it popped up, now the man just coached Saturday and then Sunday he fired for this. If y'all knew about this before,
talking about if he on the phone and it wasn't consensual and you on the phone and you talking about y'all was on the phone and he was playing with himself while y'all on the phone, you supposed to have a screen recording or some type of evidence of that because that is real easy to do on the
phone. You should have hung up.
Yeah,
talking about she was traumatized. She just trying to get some money. Because then Michigan State jumped on it and they acted on it because of Larry Nassar, the dude that was the team doctor for the gymnastics team, was playing with all them little girls and the Olympic team who got his head cracked in jail a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
They had to pay out so much money, Michigan State University, to them little girls, them gymnasts. So they was like, we're not having this no more. But Tom Izzo got a rapist on his coaching staff, and Tom Izzo covered it up when all that stuff was going on. When all them boys at Michigan State was doing stuff to them girls, and they got away with it. And I'm gonna leave that alone. Oh, and Ohio State University, you know what they said? They said all that other shit y'all got on y'all uniforms, nothing. Guess who they got on their uniforms? Begins with air.
I said, what's that?
My boys, the Buckeyes, they only Coach Prime them one again too.
Man, what's the name? That's what. I gotta look back at. I gotta get on my Facebook. My cousin, I think somebody that costed him some money. He was like, man, fuck Ohio State.
And fuck him. Now, just what they covered the spread. Actually, didn't they cover the spread this week?
I don't know.
Yeah, they played Youngstown State.
But I just remember I looked at that. My cousin said, "Fuck Ohio."
He must have been talking about the week before. But Ohio State is 2-0, and they beat Indiana 20-3 the first week. And Saturday they won 35-0 against Youngstown State.
I know his money, his parlay got messed up.
Yeah, well, parlay. You can get back in the game tonight against Green Bay and whoever they playing. Green Bay ain't playing. I'm sorry. I'm thinking of Aaron Rodgers, the Jets and the Bills. Texas beat Alabama in Tuscaloosa. I had such a good time watching them good old boys get their good old ass kicked.
Yeah.
And that was a good beat because Nick Saban's still mad. Like I said, Coach Prime. Oh, did you see and they got so much play. Yeah. Coach Prime's bodyguard. Yeah. You know how they go off at halftime and the networks want to talk to them? So, and it usually be the security guys with the big smoky hats, the state troopers.
Yeah.
Coach Prime had this dude. He was about 6'6", about 380, all muscles, a brother. And his T-shirt said, fuck around. And guess what? Fuck around, be laying around. Yeah. I'm like, Prime, you paying this dude, man, he gonna get you fired because of them shirts he wearing, man.
Fuck around and find out.
That's what it said. Fuck around and find out. That's exactly what the shirt said.
How much what they say, the scale, how much you wanna fuck, how much you wanna find out. You wanna find out at a level 10 and fuck around at a level 10 and you will find out.
Well, the Tribians, the Indians, it's over. The season is over. They are 68-72, and Minnesota Twins are in first place in the division, and they like 76-68. It's over. Let me see. Let me go right quick. Y'all can get us at, I don't know, are the phones working? 216-280-8885. 8977. That's my personal telephone number. If you personally want to call here, call, because you might not get the news you want to hear. Your boy back, Solo B Black, Minneapolis, Minnesota. The man from Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Oh, you talking about the Jersey, man. You seen Danny Hamlin's race car.
Oh man, we got you got the jump man all over.
They got the jump man big as hell and it's North Carolina blue. The jump man is big. That's the only thing on the car is the jump man, bro. That's slick though. It's about the slickest car out there.
Well, I mean, Jordan, he got. I just read somewhere I did. The sale went final for the Carolina Panthers, or not the Panthers, but whoever the hell he was the owner of. And
that's probably about the cleanest car out there at all. I'm like, damn, that's
that's
all you can see now.
He gonna get a bigger jump man on the roof.
You know how everybody like what's the name got the number on the side, the 23, the McDonald's, Toyota, the Wallace got the 23. It's not on Danny Hamlin, it's the big jump man on the side. Jordan, man, he be tripping.
Jordan, and we talked about this before. Him and Brad Jordan, they into the stock car racing, man.
They like Jordan, the number supposed to go on the side of the car. Jordan like, fuck all that, man. We put the jump
man on the side and the number of the car is on the back.
Big as hell. The whole side of the car want the jump man. Big as hell.
Jordan is the man. I don't give a damn. He told his son, don't be bothering me. With that damn shit you got going on with Scottie Pippen's ex-wife, who done slept with everybody and anybody. Oh, I got a good one too. And we, if Bud was here, he'd be proud. We talking about the Kardashians, but I'm gonna bring them up in a minute. 400 million and 82 yards past 9. Yeah, he got his 82-yard ass kicked yesterday. A gas line has just busted on East 12th and Chester. So if you live, hey, that's where Dave live, man, ain't it?
Yeah.
Hey,
yeah, that's the other side, the bus station.
Yeah, yep, 12th and Chester, the Greyhound bus station. Okay, what did this say? It's time to completely ban the N-word in schools. Yeah. That's just like saying you can't say the Pope in Italy.
Yeah.
You can't say Pope. Guess what? And I agree with you, Solo B Black in Minneapolis, Minnesota. The N-word shouldn't be allowed anywhere. But we have come to know that the N-word, like we used to just call them crackers.
Yeah.
Now they call them cracker-ass niggas because they white and they the N-word. You say, now, the Chicano, Puerto Ricans, the people from down there that came up here. Well, the Puerto Ricans, they've been here. Puerto Rico is a territory of the United States, which it should be the 51st state. But because they can get Social Security.
I mean, it's words. You can't ban a word because you can't control what come out of people's mouth. So, I mean, but people, it's always going to be like, if you want to say the N-word, depending on which environment you in, like dude say, man, fuck around and find out. I mean, it is what it is.
Tamar Freeman, what's up? How you doing? You agree anywhere at all? They've been saying that since, because that word was really derogatory. And black people didn't even say that word until like started maybe about 75, 76, 77, when you would hear some black people say that to another one, and it was a street thing. It wasn't in the schools, it wasn't in your home, but if you said it in your home, you're going to be like,
I wish I would have saved some of the newspaper clippings, because it was like we had to get bussed out. I remember when I went to high school, we had to get bussed out to schools in high school, and when we went to the school the first time, somebody tried it. Hey, fuck around and find out. Somebody tried it. We made the news. Somebody tried it again. We made the news again.
Well,
and then after that, it was like, okay, we going to have to watch what we say around these folks. Because they ain't playing. One dude got sent to the hospital, and that's when they realized they ain't playing.
Well, I mean, and you being from the South and everything, and when they all got bust over in their neighborhood, they was going to try y'all.
Yeah.
Well, they tried, and they got what that T-shirt Prime's bodyguard say.
Hey, fuck around.
They found out. It's just as easy to call another person a brother or a sister. I ain't calling nobody no brother, no sister if they being rude, derogatory towards me. See, and the N word is, it is demeaning. It's not of our, our vernacular. It's not of our people, But I mean, hey, we evolved. We African Americans now. Oh, and today is what, the 27th anniversary of when they crashed them planes into them towers.
Yeah, I couldn't even get it. It didn't even come out anyway, but I couldn't even get 911 off in the midday. They let me get it for the evening, but they were like, nah.
Nah, you can get 911.
You ain't getting it off for the midday.
Yeah, you don't get it. You had to play that yesterday.
Yeah.
But, the N word, I mean, I got, because a lot of people that I know, they still don't say it. And sometimes it'll come out my mouth because I was told there are black people, there are, I guess if you want to put it that way, colored people. There are people that want to be known as African Americans. But then again, my grandfather told me this one time, a long time ago. It is such thing. Some niggas out here. And he said the same thing. He said some white niggas, because they pull white trash, that's the same thing, called a person nigga. But he never used that word. We were just having a conversation about it. And, because like I said, I know people to this day that I grew up with, they would not say that word. And if they hear it come out my mouth.
But it's like today, you got to understand what's going on today, really. Because today, this ain't 1960. This is some whole different world out here now.
This is 2023.
It's a whole different world. Like baby boomer status is about over. This millennial time, so you got to understand the millennial.
I'm gonna tell you something about Gen X, millennials, and all that.
You got to understand where they at right now, because this is where the world's shifting to. AI, artificial intelligence, no such thing as gender, and all this so bullshit.
You could be right, bro.
All this so bullshit they got going on.
Everything is blending in so much, you don't know what's happening.
There's about to be some trickery, real
but I'm
trickery.
still a baby boomer, and I got in on the tail end of being a baby boomer, and I'm gonna stand up for it.
Because it's some real trickery. They
making a lot of trick shit going on out here.
They making people think shit ain't even really real. So the N word and all that, it's gonna be really irrelevant really pretty soon anyway. Because it's gonna be much more. It's like neutral, gender neutral, and everything else. Everything is just gonna be. Everybody think they're gonna be one, and never to do. The thing is, y'all gonna have to pick a team, like my dude said in Tennessee. Like you can't play if you know what I mean. You can't play for both teams.
Well, you can't be jumping back and forth on teams either. Either you on that team or you on that team.
You're going to have to pick a team. And I don't even know how baby's going to be created no more, because it's going to be...
Hey, they got artificial intelligence.
It's going to be lab created, or I don't know. But it's some real changes going on. They better be in tune with that.
Well, I mean, and the changes is this. I'm gonna throw this out there. There's a book, and it's been out for a while, too. It's called Out of the Darkness. It got banned last week. So they own some other stuff, man. They take
real other stuff,
man.
Like the N-word is, I guess, is cool, whatever, to be on that. But it's some stuff, man. I went to the bathroom the other day, man. There's some woman off in there, bro. Like, there's some different stuff to be worried about. The N-word, too. But it's some stuff that's real rapidly happening out here. It's real. Like, I'm like, there's a woman off in this. It's like, hold on, let me look at the door. Like, yeah, people just feel like now it's like, I can just go into any bathroom I want to.
Well, they need to have the ones, but they was protesting it when North Carolina, Charlotte and them, they lost the All-Star game because of the racist stuff against, like, transgender people, and gender neutral identification people, but you can't be jumping back and forth on team to team, So this is gonna be a big enough issue. They saying y'all can't. They gonna have to make teams specifically for transgender kids because they don't want to run with the girls. They ain't running with the boys, so they might well run with each other.
We didn't have this when I was little, but like I say, man,
this shit new,
what they
man.
what they teaching the kids nowadays, they ain't teaching them about race. They teach them about sex, and I don't know.
Well,
like I said, it's a whole different ball game out here, man. I ain't heard nobody on it. What I done heard is people on the N-word and the racist slur with the Birmingham, Montgomery when we got hit with the church. But the kids is where it started. I'm trying to tell y'all, man, there's some stuff that really need to be talked about besides the N-word. But I don't know.
Well,
that's me. That's me on my spiel.
And everybody got a right to have a spiel on it, just based upon the fact that, you know, in the heat of the moment, you might say it. Like you might not be a person that swear a lot, but in the heat of the moment, nowadays, you might tell a motherfucker to get out your face. You better, you know, because you might have to pull your gun out on them. Because these people out here crazy nowadays. And when you whip it out, you better use it. And I ain't talking about it in the bathroom either, bro. But the thing is,
what they exposing kids and the choices they letting kids know about and the things that they doing to kids is ridiculous. And like I said, it's crazy. Like, I don't even know. I be scared to go to the bathroom now in public. I be like, when I be doing my gigs, my sales gigs, I always tell them, I gotta use the bathroom where y'all use the bathroom.
You work for them, you supposed to.
That's what I'm saying. I be contracted, but I be like, you know what I'm saying? I'm using the bathroom where y'all use the bathroom. I ain't using these where people, it's like everybody going to the same men's and women going to here. Now y'all talking about, and then y'all ain't gonna be trying to flip the script on me talking about, well, he was in there doing this. No, I wasn't.
Well, like Richard Pryor used to say, freaky diggy. Tamar Freeman, y'all favorite president, started this mess with gender specific. He bought the racists back out from under the rocks, but it was coming because you got these people, you know, and you know what they doing now. And when a lot of this stuff be going down, like with the gender identification and this other stuff, they say a blue state or a red state, like with abortion. All the blue states, you can go there and have an abortion. The red states, you're going to jail if you have an abortion. What is this? The Civil War? This is the United States. Every state the same, man. They just change, and they change the rules as they go along based upon how they feel because they become the minority and the minority.
What's the name, man? That's my thing on it about the N-word and about all this stuff. The N-word, the genders, and all this. It's just, man, where the woke people go? You just better stay woke. Where all the woke people went to? Where y'all go to?
But they talking about woke is bad. Them niggas sleep again. And I said the N-word. And some of them ain't never woke up. Or they wouldn't be out here killing each other in their community.
Y'all better just stay woke, man. Where the woke people? Where all y'all woke people went to, man?
They fell asleep because they was up all night trying to be woke. Shit. Tamara Freeman said people using it as a term of endearment. I've heard that a million times. It's not okay. No, it's not okay. Furthermore, shows like historical understanding. People do not want to take ownership. If you know the truth, it can cause us to, you know, change our but she got some more shit on here. Change our behavior. Okay. And people need to change their behavior because the behavior shit is out of control now.
Like when we start talking about behavior, that's what the gender stuff is about, behavior and things. Like the race thing, they not on that right now because that's boomer. That's like
the two biggest things is gender identification.
They not like this is a different group of people y'all talking about right here.
Abortion.
These are the people. But do you remember when you used to say, I believe the children are the future? These are the people that's about to call, like, people that's, like, in their 40s and younger are the people that's about to start running the world. And they ain't on that. They on some different stuff.
Well, and they going to win the elections for whoever going to be the president. And they not going to vote for Trump anyway. But they are.
Like, in the next 10 years, It's gonna be a whole lot of stuff that's changed rapidly. Stuff gonna start changing rapidly, real fast.
Well, and if you can't keep up,
yeah,
just go somewhere and sit down in a rocking chair.
like technology, everything, like things that just like
y'all better get with
like
friends.
10 years, it's not even gonna be school for real. It's gonna be can you get on this computer and learn this shit?
And they gonna be dumb as fuck. Some of them gonna end up being, they gonna still read books and stuff, and they'll be smart. But the thing is, that's like, your parents' job to make sure. You can't log in it, because they started at, what's the name? Now they was like, man, dude. They on 4 days of school. They on some states. Like, my dudes and them at Tri-C, they was like, man, dude teaches. They was like, man, I don't even understand how he doing it. I was like, because that's what the school probably tell them to do this shit. And y'all gonna get phased out too. They was like, yeah, dude teaches whole electronics class on YouTube. So you ain't got to be enrolled in Tri-C.
Yeah. It said his whole class on YouTube. Then that was like, yeah, the other teacher, that was like, yeah, well, his class is on YouTube too, but at least he watch it during the class hours, so if the students got a question, they can talk to him in real time.
Yeah, okay.
But yeah, I'm telling y'all, this stuff, what y'all talking about is, watch how the world change in the next 10 years. It's going to be some real rapid stuff.
Well,
man.
I mean, and you got to be, you can let it, when it be doing that, you got to keep your head on the swivel, because don't let it get past you, because if it get past you, you know, I mean, I still know people today of my age that don't even know how to turn on a fucking computer, dude.
Look, they give a computer, man, you can go get a computer right now for free.
On the corner.
Anywhere, because they trying to get you to stay at home and be dumb, and you know how to learn this stuff. We gonna send your kids that come to school when your kids about to hear it. Your kids about to be at home, you about to get this free computer. We gonna give you internet. Look, everybody get all this stuff that's free now. There used to be a charge. Now you can get it free or some type of shit. We're gonna give you internet. We're gonna give you a computer, because you ain't coming to this school, and we're gonna give you this food stamp card for your meals, because they already done cut school lunch. They said they cutting school lunch out of school.
Yeah, a lot of them.
We gonna give you this food stamp card so you can get your damn meal. If you mess up, won't buy dope with it. Hey, they ain't got nothing to do with us. We gave you the money, gone. Yeah.
Well, I mean, and that's the what I would say, what I call it, the hiding away of civilization. When they making you stay home and they want technology to be the main focus in your life, because they watching you anyway. Like they said in 1984, George Orwell in that book said, they watching. Big Brother's watching, man.
People looking at the wrong thing, y'all seen. It ain't gonna be nowhere. You ain't gonna be able to be out here to be saying the N-word if you don't see what's gonna be going on. Because, like, how many stores, look at how people deal with business nowadays. Business is not handled the same. You can't even go out to a store. You go out to a store, now you doing the work. We gonna put you to work. You ain't got no customers. We ain't ringing you up. You get over there and bring yourself up. There's a kiosk over there. There's a computer screen. You gotta take your own order. For real.
Oh, McDonald's, they want you to do that. That's why they give you the deal. You think that you got to do, you hear it on the commercial, and you think, I'm going to buy this Big Mac and I'm going to get 17 free. Yeah. But they say at the end, on the kiosk only. Yeah. And sometimes they just write it on there. You can't walk in there like, hey, man, let me get them 17 Big Macs. You walk in the store, they'll walk in a restaurant, anywhere. People look at you like, you know what I'm saying, what you looking at? They don't look at you like, can we take your order? They looking at you like, what you looking at? What you waiting on? To go over there to that kiosk over there. Well, them the woke people that never were sleep people that was never woke.
Even at the grocery store. You go to the grocery store, shoot. You about to ring up your own grocery win. There ain't no more of that what y'all was doing back in the 80s and the 90s, all that. People bag up your groceries, take them out to your car, have a nice day. Nah, ain't nothing that you bagging up your own groceries. We putting you to work. Go. You want these groceries.
Well, what all them bags for you gonna do at Dave's?
They gonna get fired. They ain't gonna get fired. They gonna get what they call it. How they tell you, we gotta lay you off. We can't lay you off. We gotta lay it off. We can't afford to keep you around right now. Cause
you know what? And I mean, we got to be aware of what's going on for our communities too, because it's going to affect our communities more than it's going to affect theirs. You know, because if they say, everybody stay at home and we're giving y'all computers and internet and all that to learn, because some people that talking about let's get rid of the Department of Education. Y'all ain't never getting rid of that. Social Security, certain things y'all ain't never getting rid of. The military, stop saying that, man.
Yeah.
It's not gonna happen. First. Second, if you want money, because the school district's still gonna get money.
Yeah.
But it's still gonna be based upon
yeah.
what y'all do on them computers. Because I was looking at something, where is it? I know it.
Oh, what is they teaching in school now? Because everywhere now is just some type of like some bullshit.
I'm not to say the N word.
Yeah.
But
no, they teaching now. What is it? Because everything I see now is always people advertising their school. Well, now we are art school. We are school of the arts.
Well, what about learning that other shit?
Yeah.
Reading, writing, and arithmetic.
Yeah. Oh, nah, you could come here and you got to learn how to program computer software. We don't teach none of that.
You can't do math. How you gonna do that? You don't know how to do math.
Because it's like every time I see in school now, they be like, yeah, we the school of the arts. You come here and this is what we teach. Like, what's up with the regular, writing? Like, these kids, they can't read.
They call them charter schools.
Hey.
And I remember when they started opening up charter schools and they were sending them kids, the quote-unquote difficult kids from all the high schools and stuff to those things. And, you know, at high school, you got to get out at 19.
Yeah.
At charter schools, you stay there till you 50. They don't give a damn because they get money from somewhere for you to sit there and bullshit all day.
Yeah.
But no, U.S. News and World Report, I can't find it. They rated the top high schools like they rate the top colleges every year based upon some type of criteria. I can't find it, but they did that with the high schools. And it was funny because they had the top 100 good schools, but they ain't say which was the bottom 100 bad schools.
Yeah.
Because I know Cleveland was, I just was looking for Cleveland because I know they own it. They on the bottom of everything as far as that shit. I don't give a damn. They not teaching nothing in Cleveland public schools unless you go to John Hay or if you go to one of them specialty schools, and then you're going to get taught. Now, if you go into regular school like East Tech, John Adams, Kennedy, your ass just going there till you can go to a charter school because they going to put your ass out. The class of 2026 is going to be 7 people. How? That graduation going to be over with real fast.
And they just let them go because we got tired of seeing them bad ass here.
And when I said Cheeseburger in Paradise, I'm going back to the Jimmy Buffett thing and the Parrot Head thing. Cheeseburger in Paradise. But his other greatest song was Why We Get Drunk. If you don't know what that song is, listen to it. If you're an alcoholic, listen to it. And if you're an alcoholic that can't stay clean and sober, listen to it. You listen to that shit, you listen to that One Bourbon, One Shot, and One Beer by George Thorogood and Delaware Destroyers, you're going to figure out one day at a time, baby.
I think they had one, though. I remember what happened to that one, though. Wasn't it was like a social studies teacher or something in the class, and he called one of the kids a nigga. He called them some niggas, and he was like, I was just saying what y'all was saying. I was like, how did he make it up out of there?
Well, I mean, and, you know, they get a pass. You know, the policeman got a pass. He was the police chief of this whatever town that was, Bug Tussle, wherever it was from, Nutbush, Tennessee, wherever it was from. He body slammed this boy like WWE, and he the police chief. So who gonna press charges against him?
Yeah.
Nobody. And he hurt that boy really bad too. Real fast, because I know people that are very interested in this. Because I'm interested in it. Well, I wouldn't have wrote it down. Because we're gonna bounce around it. We started a little late. We apologize. Tune in next week. We'll do it again. No, we'll be on time, but we won't, whatever. The top 10 teams in the NCAA Division I football, Big Boy League, not Division II, not Division III, not the other divisions. These the big boys. Georgia, the defending champs, #1. The bums from up north, them bitch ass niggas from Michigan, #2. Florida State, my team that knows. Texas beat Alabama. They jumped from like 12 to freaking 4. They jumped over USC, Ohio State, Penn State. Then you got Washington, Notre Dame. Alabama dropped from like 3 or 4 to damn near out the polls. UT is after Alabama. And prime time Colorado University, they weren't ranked in the beginning of the year, but guess what? 2 games in, they ranked number 18 in the country. And if you talk to Ja, tell Ja he need to accept my damn request on Instagram because I can't send shit. I can't send stuff to him because I'm following him, but he ain't following me back.
Yeah.
And I was gonna invite him up here and have potato chips sitting on his damn desk. Ja, what's up, man? Come on, for real. Those are the top 10 teams plus Colorado, University of Colorado. Yesterday in the NFL, of course, Dallas won 40-0. This is for all you FanDuel people. Baltimore won. J.K. Dobbins, their best running back, tore his Achilles. He had tore his ACL last year. And is you getting this stuff that's coming in through the feed? Solo B Black, Tamar Freeman, all that stuff?
Yeah, I see it trying to read.
Oh, okay. They writing books and shit. That shit banned. Y'all black. We banning them books y'all writing over here. No, but Baltimore lost J.K. Dobbins. He's from Ohio State University. Tore his Achilles, man. The kid can't get a break. But Baltimore won. Atlanta won. Jacksonville won. Dallas won 40-0. Detroit, they beat Kansas City. Remember on the Thursday night game? Detroit is for real. D.C., Washington, D.C., the Redskins. They won. San Fran beat Pittsburgh in Pittsburgh. I love it, and I'm loving it. Philadelphia won. I still can't get them being the Las Vegas Raiders, but I should because the Raiders moved from Oakland to L.A., back to Oakland to everywhere. So Dallas won. Yeah, I know, Tamar Freeman. You were talking that on Facebook yesterday, and I told you they wasn't coming up, but they came up strong. I apologize. I still hate Dallas, though. Bub like Dallas. I still hate Dallas. The Los Angeles Rams, they won. The Miami Dolphins won. The Green Bay Packers won without Aaron Rodgers and Jordan Love, the black quarterback. He's just like our quarterback. He's good when he wins. They're going to hate his ass when he loses up there in Green Bay. The Tampa Bay Bucks won. The New Orleans Saints won. And your Cleveland Browns won. Don't be laughing out loud. Apology accepted. I love you, Tamar Freeman. It says, unless you're a parent who are actively advocating for your child's education and involved or have a highly resilient student who is self-motivated, chances are your child will not be successful. I understand that. Yeah, you got to be in your child's school life, not only in their life. I'm reading something the other day talking about these kids. The one lady, her son got killed. And I was reading, these parents who lose loved ones, man, to gun violence, they say check their book bags, check their room, see who they hanging out with. If you doing all that, playing detective, when you gonna work? And keep a roof over your other kids' head. That's my dude. Hey, yo, man. What's happening, man? When you're live on the air, no static radio, the voice of the revolution. This my main man, Geechee Dan from Virginia Beach.
What the hell?
What's happening? No, y'all, this my dude, man. Y'all can't see his picture, but this my dude. This my best friend. Nothing. I'm on the radio. You on the radio, bro. Say hi.
Okay, I had some questions for you about this Medicare, Medicaid.
Oh, well, I'll hit you up, man, a little later, because I can put you on live, because Bub ain't here. Hey, man, I'll hit you back. Bub, I don't know if you're listening, but I know your ass ain't at work. Did you hear that? You know what? We love y'all, man. This is No Static Radio. This is the voice of the revolution. This is the Hustle and Wax Flow. You know, we just flowing. I got all this stuff that happened last week and this week past. And but this stuff we talk about is important. Your kids' education is important.
Yeah.
Your kids' ability to walk the streets peacefully without getting lynched, if you're in some cities, without being shot by one of your contemporaries.
My phone started updating when I was trying to read that stuff. But okay, let's keep it to the, he said what B Black say, let's keep it to just on the N-word. I grew up through some of this stuff. Like I said, they just desegregated. When I was going to high school, they were desegregating the schools, right?
That brother from Tennessee.
They were desegregating schools.
Knoxville, ain't you?
The year that I graduated was the year they desegregated schools. So some people on like my street, if you lived on my side of the street, you got bused out to the country school, Carter. If you live on the other side of the street, you got to go back to the black school where we went to nigga school, Austin Lee. You know what I mean? So it's like we live on the same street, but we go to different schools, you know what I mean? Because that's what they was doing. Like I said, it's like the N-word, like, okay, shit you got dealt with. Fuck around and find out. The N-word. But yeah, it's people called, we didn't do it too much. We went to school because it was like, okay, the rap music was coming out like around then. It's getting heavier. So, you know, he said the Willie Lynch, I guess, the Willie Lynch syndrome is going on. But this like that stuff that's like taught or personal because like stuff started changing. That's when the internet, like when a lot of stuff happened then too. Like 96, I graduated. That's when the internet came on real heavy. That was the biggest explosion. The only biggest explosion that's been since then is Bitcoin. So the internet and the Bitcoin has been the biggest. So it's about to be another explosion. But what I'm saying is, like, the N-word, the way people mindset was, and, like, if you were to ban it in a school, you still got private schools, you got public schools. Like, it's still going to be people that's going to say it because that's where they from and that's how they was at. You can't just stop them from saying what they going to say, even if you banned it. And it's like, what's the penalty? Like, the penalty, some people don't give, like I said, where I went and where I'm from, the penalty ain't gonna be that heavy for you saying a word, not enough for people to stop saying it. They're gonna say it anyway, like, oh, this what's gonna happen to me. I'm gonna say it anyway just because.
Well, I mean,
but now, like I said, now it's like, okay, but the climate was different. And why I'm saying that is because it's that keep it just to focus on the N-word. The reason I'm saying that is because the climate is different. We have to look at that because saying it's all into the gender and the N-word is all into the same because we didn't have that when I was a kid. You couldn't come to school wearing a dress. That shit was banned. You see what I'm saying? That's why I was saying that. That shit was banned. A dude wearing a dress at school, that shit was banned, bro. You can't come to school wearing a dress.
I'm gonna tell you something. When I went to school, if a dude ever thought about it, he didn't even want to wear a dress in the school.
That's why I put the gender in there. Because now you don't, I see it all the time. Now.
Oh man, they out here.
That's why I say it.
I don't know how it is no place else, but out here, you see dudes walking up down the streets and dressing every day.
That's why I was saying that. Like I said, it's a different climate. Now.
Yeah, the climate done got hot because y'all done damn near destroyed the earth with this global warming. These niggas out here acting like a damn fool.
You can't ban that because look at what they're allowing them to do now.
Well, I mean, and I don't know. She said that the phone line's working. No, you can call me at 216-939-216. Well, try it. 216-939-5087 is the number to call in. 216-939-5087 is the number to call in. If not, tomorrow, Freeman, you can reach me at 216-280-8977. We can put you on live from off my phone. It don't make no difference. You too, Solo B Black. But the thing is, you know, and you talking about the explosion of AI and all the stuff that's going to be going on over here. Yeah. And the gender equality stuff that's going on over there.
It's a whole different climate. It's a whole different temperature.
You mentioned something that I'm more concerned. I'm concerned about all that other stuff too, but I'm concerned about how long is this planet still going to be here where, people were already trying to be living in domes and bubbles, and people are already trying to leave this planet. They got to find a way to take care of this damn planet, man, to stop the people with fossil fuels and using alternative energy. They say Florida is the #1 state for that solar energy. Now, my nephew who chimed in a little earlier, Rashad, he got a friend that been down there for a few years putting in solar panels. That motherfucker he said he was making down there $40,000 a month. A month putting in solar panels. And it's money in the, what they call that, the Save America Act, whatever Joe Biden signed, Bidenomics. They call it, they done made up some shit. Bidenomics, like economics.
They always making up some shit.
Well, I don't know if it's trickling down like Reagan's trickle down effect, but the thing was, the American Rescue Act, that's what it's called. And they put all them billions and billions and trillions of dollars into it. But they put a lot of money in there to get educated on alternative energies. And you could go to school with some of that money and learn how to do that and start your own business, putting up some damn solar panels.
Yeah.
I mean, but no, ain't nobody think about that.
It's a lot of stuff, but like I said, everybody focused on the wrong thing. You ain't gonna learn. You ain't gonna, like, it's information out here, but people ain't gonna teach themselves, or they not gonna listen to too many people. The way the world is set up now, it's a lot of information. You can do a lot of stuff yourself. This is the more information is out here today than it's ever been. Like, and it's the people got all the information, like in your hand. You got your smartphone. It's so much you can do. Like, people just don't understand that.
Tamara Freeman, thanks for, is this book banned? She says she's currently reading White Fragility by Robin DiAngelo. I ain't hip to that one. I mean, we always talk about good books if we run across one that's out or banned, like we mentioned the other one, Out of the Darkness, earlier. Read it. I don't give a damn if it's banned or not. You can find it. But go online and find it. You can find anything online. See if they got another border in there, bro. Let me see this. And this is serious stuff, man. We got to talk about this stuff. And you know what? We not the only ones. We got to talk about it in our world, in our community, amongst our people. But we got to go take it to other people. You know who fighting for us? Those kids, like the ones in Parkland. Thank you. They got they when they shot up Parkland and David Hogg and all them dudes, they going around and they organizing black people to vote in black people's neighborhoods. I mean, we gotta fight for our own neighborhoods too. When the election comes, I'll be damn near tired of telling people you need to vote. And because like I said, if you tell me I don't vote, if my vote don't count, I don't say shit to you no more. Ever. Because if your vote don't count, I don't count in your life. The people that they got their heads cracked in the 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, they getting them cracked now because of all this new Jim Crow shit that's going on, but your vote don't count.
Hello?
What you gonna do when they crack your head? Or they crack one of your kids' head? All you gonna do is be mad. You ain't better do nothing. Because you not on that level or that plane because my vote don't count. Yeah, right. I don't want to hear that nonsense. Let me see what else I got. I got stuff, man. I got stuff. I'm kind of busy right now. Let me see. Oh yeah, Coco Golf. She won again. She won again. Let me see. Oh, Bonnie James, his name, image, and likeness money. He worth $6.1 million. And they ain't played for nobody yet. They might not ever play for nobody with that heart condition. $6.1 million. And Peyton Manning's nephew was gonna be next. He played for the University of Texas. He's like a second string quarterback now, but he gonna be worth a whole lot of money when it comes to name, image, and likeness.
Okay. It is what it is. I see what I
let me see. We already talked about, are you ready for some football? Deshaun Watson is the captain of the Cleveland Browns. A lot of people really don't like that, but since they won yesterday, they don't care. You let Deshaun Watson lose a game. You let him throw an interception. Internet gonna blow up with people saying N-word and saying all this other stuff about Deshaun Watson. Now, I don't agree with him being a captain. He's a quarterback already. You know, they try to make quarterback like the best position in the world in all sports, you know. It don't take much to play quarterback. I'm telling you. Deion Sanders' son, Shedeur Sanders, the one that's quarterback in Colorado, they got like 1,000 yards in 2 games passing. He can come to the NFL tomorrow, and he can be successful in the NFL. Very successful. All I want to say about that. But yeah, they you know, I mean, I don't know. I don't know, because I think about stuff all the time, and I'm always sitting there. My brain don't cut off, you know, because your heart is the engine, but your brain is a computer, man. And you got to feed the stuff into the computer for the computer to really be working. So I suggest that y'all start feeding y'all computer and taking care of the engine, taking care of your body, man. I seen green peppers. They were this big, bro. I lie to you not. Green peppers, they were this big. They was almost like a football. That's like steroids. I'm like, and this lady was walking by, because we was in Dave's, because you know how you wait for the chicken. I looked, I was like, damn, that's the biggest green pepper I ever saw. I should have took that picture, man. I told you. Man, that's the big green peppers, man. The green peppers giants and the chicken wings midgets. Yeah. I got the thing, man. I told you I got a loaf of bread at my house, man. I got this what was it? Man, you told me that you better eat that damn bread up. That was the 4th, man. That was last Monday. That was, the 4th, I believe. That was the 4th. You know what this date on this bread is, bro? October the 23rd. I looked at it, I keep looking at it. I'm going to keep looking at it like it's going to change. That bread going to be good for 2 months? I'm like, what you gonna do? Put it in the freezer? I'm like, what they put in this bread to make it last October 20th? Yes. I'm gonna eat up. It's gonna be gone before then. But I'm like, man, hold up, man. I'm still tripping on it. I'm gonna tell you something, bro. When you told me that the other day, you know what? I was thinking maybe you shouldn't eat that bread. If they put stuff in bread that it's gonna last 2 months, and I looked at my bread and it's gonna last a week. I'm like, I don't know what that bread you bought, but I wouldn't eat that. Yeah, look, I said October 23rd. I was like, damn, what month is it? I had to double take. I said, dang. That's like 2 months. I was like, damn, what month is it? I done lost. They threw me all off. Let me see. The GOP uses conversation on woke and gender to keep us distracted from being focused on the real issues in our own community. You got that damn right, Solo Be Black. He says tomorrow, I read Robert DiAngelo's book, and the one after that you should read is Jesus and John Wayne. I heard of that book before right there about how the Christian right wing has controlled politics for decades. Well, they really try. Man, if they get it back in the White House and get control, all bets is off. Niggas going back to being niggas, and y'all going back to the cotton field. Point blank, period. They gonna find a way. They already got the ones that they locked up. We got more people locked up in this country than anywhere. And they plantation in them out because they working for IBM and Microsoft. They're working for 35 cents a day. That's why they don't want them immigrants to come back in this country and work the damn fields. Harvest stuff for these farmers to make money. They don't want them to be there because they want you and your grandkids to be there if they get back there. Dumb Donald, they even got a bobblehead on his ass selling. If he get back in, he already said it. He going cutting heads off of people that was against him. The Constitution don't mean nothing, and he king for life. But when you king for life in countries like this, guess what you get in return? You get a bullet in the back of your head, dumb Donald. This ain't Russia. When he going to jail, man, I told y'all he ain't doing no time. When he going to jail? He got the courts here. They working on it. They working that guy. I'm telling you, that damn Bonnie Willis done left Jeffrey over there in the Fulton County Jail on his RICO charges because she brought the RICO charges up on Trump and 18 other people. And the black dude was the last one to get out of jail because he couldn't make bond to do the black people for Trump. No, bruh. Well, see, he an N-word. Okay, well, I don't understand.
That's what I'm talking about. That's
the
why,
black people for Trump. He took Kanye West's job.
why did
Well, I mean, you know,
why they got Jeffrey sitting in jail while he doing his RICO trial, but Donald Trump ain't
out,
sitting in jail.
and he got in 4 different states. They got charges on indictments on him, and he just running on around.
So should Jeffrey be a free man while he on his RICO trial?
Yeah, I think they should give him bond. I think everybody on that RICO case that Fonnie Willis is prosecuting for the YSL, they all should be able to get out on bond because they let Trump and all them white people go and 2 black people.
That's why I'm telling y'all Donald Trump ain't going to jail, because if he going to jail, he'd already been there.
Well, all I know is this. They need you brought up a good point because they need to let Jeffrey Williams, who AKA Young Thug, out on bond because Fonnie Willis, the same DA, got him on RICO charges and some of his dudes, but none of them could get bond, and they all live in Atlanta and they ain't got a passport to go nowhere. So, but you let Donald Trump and Rudy Giuliani and Sidney Powell, all these people was white except for 2, and they all got bond in a RICO charge where they tried to take over the fucking country. All Jeffrey and them wanted to do was
go to court, like still live their normal life and just go to court. Do they even have to go to court? I ain't even going to court, man.
And when they had a hearing the other day, Donald Trump didn't go.
You know what I'm saying?
He didn't even go.
That's what I'm saying. I don't even feel like going to court today.
But I'll say
my
this.
lawyer will be there.
That one black lady that's the judge in Washington, D.C., she gonna go at him. Fonnie Willis gonna do it too, but they about to tell Fonnie Willis, look, baby, you gotta take a back seat. Cause we got these federal charges. And that judge in the damn January 6th case, that black lady up there, Trump done said, you can't, that's like me going down to your house. You invite me to Tennessee. We go down there, you don't pay for everything. I'm at your mama's house, we eating good, and I'm sitting back leaning back on the chair, and I say, damn, bitch, your food was good in the motherfucker. That's the type of disrespect Donald Trump's throwing at this black lady judge up there in Washington, D.C.
Yeah.
And your mama will be looking at you, and if you don't get up and handle it, she gonna handle it. I know she gonna get up and say, thank you very much, hope you enjoyed the meal, and she go to her room and get her pistol and crack my head, or have me running up the street with lead following. See, you cannot disrespect a black woman up to a certain level, or you can up to a certain level. Once you cross that line, God be with you. What did they say? That nigga is running an office in Georgia now. Who? Jeffrey Williams? Jeffrey Williams ain't doing nothing. Jeffrey Williams there sitting in Fulton County Jail with all them rats.
Who said that?
So no big black. I don't know who he talking about.
He talking about probably
I don't know, but yeah, probably talking about Dumb Donald. But the thing is, and he's stealing them people's money. Them poor white trash people, nothing personal against y'all poor white trash people, but y'all dumb as fuck, man. This dude, he put his mugshot on the t-shirt, it makes $7 million in 2 days. If I put I never took a mugshot. I've been fingerprinted before, but I've never had the mugshot game. But if some people I know, and they have, like say Jeffrey Williams, if he got out on bond and they put his mugshot picture out there and he put it on a t-shirt, you think he gonna make $7 million in 2 days?
No, he gotta put it on the album cover to do that.
Well, he gonna do that anyway. He need to get out of jail.
But that's so played out. There's too many rappers that did that. But that was a good business move on Trump. As people do it, man.
Well, there's a lot of people a lot of them people got a lot of time for following Trump. The Proud Boy dude got 22 years. 22 years for saying, and then he gonna say, Trump, when they were taking his ass out to jail, Trump won the election. Okay, you still thinking that bullshit? You going to jail. Trump out here on the street. Yeah. You gonna holler that shit in jail, bro? They gonna crack your head, Proud Boy, my ass. They gonna be up in that proud ass. Wide open. Columbus cops they shot the girl. She was 21. A couple of weeks ago, I gotta mention it, man. Shonda Robinson. They shot her in her car. She was not doing nothing. She did not have a gun. She didn't reach for nothing. The police shot her, and guess what? No charges filed.
The only reason why because then dude got an airplane. He got an airplane and some private jets.
Who, Dumb Donald?
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, of course.
The only reason they got his boy was because he didn't know they was about to arrest him. Epstein, that was the only reason they got Epstein. Because if he didn't know that, he wouldn't have came back to America. He wouldn't have stepped foot back.
Yeah, what?
They caught him off that plane.
Yeah, oh, he got on the plane.
tarmac. They caught him on the tarmac. Because if he'd have known that, he would have never laid that plane down.
Just like Flavor Flav. He couldn't even get on the tarmac.
Because if they'd have gave Epstein by, he'd have got back on that plane and flew up out this country. So that's why I'm saying it's so much. Dude ain't going to jail, man. That was the only reason they called Epstein, because he didn't know the hammer. Didn't nobody let him know.
Nobody called Prince Harry or whoever, Prince Andrew, whatever.
They didn't know. All his friends, they didn't know they was about to be like, bro.
Prince Andrew better not never come back over here either.
They like, bro, if
they
you
might
let
have
that plane
charges on him.
If you let that plane touch down in Florida, bro, you about to go to jail.
Well, I'm telling you, Prince Andrew better not come back over here, based upon the fact that he was the Queen made him come out and say, yeah, he was sleeping with that underage girl that Epstein hooked him up with, and the Queen had to come out of her pocket before she died and pay that girl all that money, and then she stripped him of all his royal anything. He's just a regular dude in England.
Yeah.
But the thing is, and I know I'm going left right now, it was an American girl, young lady, one of Epstein's girls that he had, trapped and brainwashed and all down there thinking they was going to be something, and Epstein was having them sleeping with grown-ass, rich-ass men. But the prince, he from England. The age of consent in England is 16. They graduate from high school over there at 16 and start university, as they call it. They don't call it college. They call it university. But the age of consent is 16. And if an adult man is having a relationship and relations with a 16-year-old girl there in Germany, in France, in Italy, ain't nobody going to jail. It's cool in the game.
Yeah.
But you look at one of these little young girls walking around over here, shit bouncing in the front, shit bouncing in the back. If you say something to her wrong, you're going to be like that nigga and I said it again. And he from Cleveland, the one from Michigan State that got fired, the coach. I'm telling you, man. So stuff is so weirdly different over here. Rockets Kevin Porter Jr. arrested on charges of assaulting his girlfriend. That ain't anything new. The dude, they shot a dude in Philadelphia who was sitting in the car. Man, Philadelphia, they almost worse than anybody shooting each other. But that was cold-blooded, because in Columbus, they getting away with nothing. And they've been killing people for years, black people, brown people, and speaking of black and brown people, them migrants that's coming across the border, they go into what they call sanctuary cities, San Francisco, New York, which are basically blue states, liberal states. Now, the mayor of New York, again, the brother who, when he was like a teenager, the cops cracked his head a few times, but then he grew up and he wanted to be a cop, and he was a cop for X amount of years, and he retired. He's the mayor now, Eric Adams. He was up there talking on the stage in front of a whole bunch of people the other day. He said those people that's coming, the migrants that's coming up there, who probably willing to work at a Burger King or a McDonald's, which them young kids up in New York, they ain't trying to do. So they joining gangs and they hustling, they doing, they won't be rappers, whatever. He said they ruining New York and they gonna destroy New York. You see, first of all, Eric Adams, you sound like Trump. You sound like a racist based upon the fact that how you know they come in there to ruin New York? They could come and make New York a better place. They might sweep the streets because the streets so nasty in New York that you had to hire a rat czar. Ain't nobody else hired no rat czar except for New York. New York is the nastiest, dirtiest city. Y'all know how I feel about New York and New Yorkers. I like New Jersey. They say New Jersey is New York cesspool. Guess what? New York is its own cesspool. Y'all got a rat czar. Y'all, what about the sanitation and the health department? Y'all ain't had none of them, bro. But y'all had to hire somebody over them to be the czar. That sounds like some Russian shit. How you gonna discriminate against black and brown people, bro? You a brother. Oh, no, you not. You a nigga. Bitch. Yeah. Julio Uranes, he played for the LA Dodgers. Sound like Uranus.
Yeah.
Julio Uranes. He played for the Los Angeles Dodgers, the best team in baseball. He pitched the other day. He went home and beat his girlfriend up too. Guess what? He ain't playing baseball no more right now. The one dude, he beat his wife up a couple of times. He missed 2 years of money. I guess he figured, I might well go and beat her as a mo. I got to be here with her all day. But no, Kevin Porter Jr., he got some strong issues going on. Remember, he played for the Cavs. He was wild as hell up here. He played for USC. The kid got basketball talent out the yazoo, can play his you know what off. When he on the court, he good to go. But when he get off that court, he out in them streets, baby, he gonna do what he do. He gonna make it do what it do. I'm sorry that he assaulted his girlfriend. I don't appreciate that. It ain't cool, but still, I'm like, dude, the Rainiers too for the Dodgers. You can't beat your woman up. First of all, you jeopardizing all your money. You want to be back in the hood on the street corner for real?
I mean, that's what it do though.
Yeah, they making it do what it do.
It don't matter how much money you got or all that, it still happened. That's why we got the Trauma Recovery Center. If it wasn't for dudes or dude getting beat up, people beating up their girlfriend or women, they said if it's always a yin to the yang, it's always the opposite sides of the coin. They was like, why come they don't never talk about the women beating up the men? I mean, they get talked about too.
They do talk about it somewhat.
If it's toxic masculinity, then it's got to be women beating up men somewhere. Let's get talked about somewhere too.
They be walking around looking like, man, they beat your ass too.
I mean, if it wasn't for people getting beat up,
looking like a stud.
Yeah, that happened too. Women beating up women, men beating up men. There's all kind of relationships out here. But
I mentioned it before. The domestic violence between same-sex people, lesbians and gay males, is like 70-80% higher than what heterosexual relationships is going on. 70-80% higher. You don't hear about that.
Yeah, I mean, if people wouldn't get beat up, then the places like Trauma Recovery Center wouldn't exist. You know what I mean? Or the shelters where people try to run away and get escape, what they call escape from your ass. I was trying to escape, and he found me again. But yeah, that's.
Yeah, I mean, it's like we don't know Static Radio, the voice of the revolution. I didn't say that in a while. But the thing is, that's another issue that, it don't get talked about. We hear about it when a superstar athlete, Kevin Porter Jr., or Julio Uranes for the Dodgers, we hear about it. It's going to be all them because they want to discredit them people. Just like this, real fast, we'll go back to that. The dude that was announcing the Browns game, Evan Washburn, whatever his damn name is, because, they celebrating Jim Brown all year because Jim Brown passed away. And I still say he's the greatest football player ever, him and Jim Thorpe. Their first name is Jim. But he said Jim Brown passed away. He was one of the greatest top 3 football players of all time.
Yeah.
And out the next breath, he said, yeah, but he had a problem with domestic violence and putting hands on women. So first of all, you disparaged him, he dead. Second of all, you went from he great to you basically calling him a freaking abuser, piece of shit type of dude.
Yeah.
So, but if I would have said that about Tom Brady, I wouldn't have been working no more.
Yeah.
But he gonna have a job next week. He gonna be calling the NFL game in some city close to you. So he already told you how he feel about shit. But the thing is, man, people are people, so why should it be? That's the Pesce mode. You and I should get along so awfully. I like that song. I like the Pesce mode. Actually, they doing a tour right now. Yeah, but I mean, I don't know, dude. I don't know, man. It's goofy out here, man. It's real goofy.
It's about to get goofier. It's about to get real goofy.
Yeah, it's about to be real silly putty goofy.
Yeah. And people, please, if you got some common sense, just start to use it. And I don't know, man. Just use your common sense, your better judgment.
Keep your head on the swivel.
Use your better judgment, man. Like,
keep your damn head on the swivel. I'm just saying. I've been singing a lot today. I wanted to say this real fast too. That's a girl or artist named Victoria Swift. Next week she gonna be at the Beachland Ballroom. Check her out. Check out her Instagram page. Victoria Swift got it going on. Real fast. Lil Wayne, he came out and said, not out the closet. We already know he do that too when he in jail. But he ain't been in jail in a minute though either, Weezy. But he came out and said him and the girl Denise Bidot, they are in a relationship.
Yeah.
She kind of nice looking too. I'm like, and Lil Wayne, I like Lil Wayne, I like Weezy. He cool, but it too. But he must got a mouthpiece on him, cause. And then I was looking at a picture of LeBron James today. He still look like Frankenberry. But I'm like, his wife knew this dude gonna be a great basketball player. He gonna make a lot of money. I don't give a damn how he look, and I don't give a damn. Thank God his kids came out looking like her.
I mean, when doors open, when you can get doors open for you, and you can experience a different lifestyle, you know what I'm saying? You ain't really gotta have a mouthpiece. It's just like this shit speak for me. Like, you know what I mean? Like this right here speak for me. I'm the king of clout. Like for real.
Well,
like I can walk in anywhere. Like,
and Lil Wayne can.
You know what I mean?
Lil Wayne be at the front. I'm sitting on the front row.
I can literally walk in here, and you can't.
Oh yeah, and I can walk around you.
That's
if you standing in line.
That's attractive to people.
Yeah, I mean, and she
like
got
that.
her little clout. She ain't a clout chaser. She got her own career, but she is clout chasing a little bit. But, and you right, because how many of y'all knew who Denise Bidot was? No, not a lot of people. I mean, she in the movies, she doing a little this and that, but the thing is, Lil Wayne can. If the line way back here.
It's gonna be fun. Like, whatever we do is gonna be, I don't gotta be the prettiest dude or this or other, but whatever we do is gonna be fun.
It's gonna be real fun.
It's gonna be fun because I'm Weezy.
Weezy and he a fun dude, though, man.
I have a mouthpiece. Like, I have fun. It's documented. It's documented fun.
Yeah, and I guess that goes back to when you see a ugly dude with
flavor. I mean, it is what it is. I got a whole house full of women. We gonna have some fun, bruh. It's documented fun, man.
Wait a minute. Spike Lee calls out motherfucker in the press who said do the right thing would incite black people to riot. It didn't. I remember somebody said that. But I ain't a Spike Lee fan. He from New York. I don't give a damn about Spike Lee. And the Rat Czar and Eric Adams, the mayor, and the 27th anniversary, whatever, of the Twin Towers. And pray for those people. When Giuliani was the mayor, they started calling him America's mayor. Well, it fit him perfectly now because he was up there with Donald Trump, with getting the mug shot.
I mean, according to anything they put out in the press, anything called black folks to riot, is inciting a riot.
You ain't just got to burn up their community.
They done did this, man. Black folks is gonna riot. They done said this now.
Real fast. Remember we was talking about Judge Million, People's Court, and Judge Mathis. They got canceled.
Yeah.
Well, they new shows started now. It came. I was watching them today. He got a new show. She got a new show. They got clout. They can walk around the red rope.
I think what's the name behind that? Judge Mathis is behind that. The Trap Queen stuff.
Oh, I mean, yeah, because he be on some stuff.
Yeah.
But
I think he behind that. That's why I like to watch that. He be on that. I think he behind either but a producer or something like that. The Trap Queen.
Yeah, he doing like he been out there in Hollywood doing some other stuff. His stuff doing better than LeBron James.
I wish. What was y'all chicks at, man? Why ain't nothing like me, man?
Why Olivia Rodrigo #1 in the charts?
I need to get out here and find one of y'all. Y'all Trap Queen chicks. Y'all ain't never like me. We didn't have one of y'all. I never found y'all in Tennessee. The Trap Queen, the one that was doing the credit card scamming for damn $30 billion. Like, where's y'all at?
You know what?
Man?
And that come on Vice TV, don't it?
No, it come on BET.
Oh, okay.
I can probably come on. It might come on Vice,
but
on BET.
You know, and you know what? I used to you know, when quote unquote people start getting hip to the trap house, when they start putting it on TV, First 48, whatever. The average person didn't know what a trap house was.
Yeah.
You know, and I used to ride by this one house, and it was a trap house. But you know, I used to work with kids all the time, and I'm around younger people, so I'm like, that's the trap. Yeah, my dude was like, yeah, man, that's my people's trap. Let's go in. Man, I went in there, I'm like,
They used to call it different back in the day.
And some places call it different. Down south, they was one first started calling it trap, right?
First started calling it trap.
Yeah, they first started calling it the trap down south.
All kind of stuff, though. The flop, it was all kind of stuff back in the day. Then
but like the trap house, man, it was like up off 123rd.
That's courtesy of 2 Chainz.
2 Chainz.
2 Chainz and that's 2 Chainz and Gucci Mane. That's that Atlanta. Atlanta slang took over, with the trap. And what's the name? Talking about he the king of cocaine music, dope. So, what's my dude? Pusha T. Get out of here,
man. You got a fake leg, man. You ain't the #1. You ain't make the #1 trap song, bro. Go on with that, man. Leave him alone. 50 Cent got a song called Lil 50.
Yeah.
Lil 50 was on somebody's podcast saying his daddy ain't shit.
Yeah.
And 50 Cent was mic'd up and he was saying stuff about his son, man.
Yeah.
You know, when people didn't learn with Jesse Jackson in that hot mic.
Yeah. Is that the one that was grown already? I don't know 50 of them kids, man.
No, this one, because he was having issues with the one that was grown. This kid is still, I mean, he's like a teenager.
Like, you a grown ass man. What you talking about, bro?
No, this is the younger one. But, yeah, I mean, come on, man.
That's what happened when you rich, you born into money, and then your mama giving you this money, you got all this money on this child support, and then you get cut off after you a certain age.
You better save some of that money.
Yeah.
You better learn how to save the money there, kid.
So, bro, I done paid my child support. What the dude said already, you should have saved it, because he had the whole song. Back in the day, what's that song he had? Have a baby by me, baby, be a millionaire. That's what 50 Cent said. That whole song was called Have a Baby by Me, be a millionaire.
And he was out there making babies, making women millionaires.
He didn't say, I mean, if you didn't keep your money, that's on you. You was trying to live like that your whole childhood.
Oh, I got one on here. Where is it at? Kevin Costner.
Yeah.
Kevin Costner is in a divorce thing with his wife. Her name is, I don't know, but the judge and the court, they settled for her to get $63,000 a month, child support and alimony.
Yeah.
You know what she was asking for? $127 million. $127,000 a month for child support and alimony. The judge looked at it like, come on, baby.
How old is Kevin Costner, though?
And his woman is like about maybe 32. Kevin Costner.
Oh, that's on him though.
Well, you
he
know
about
what?
His 70s, 80s, ain't he?
70 something, you know,
So
but
he
he ain't
got-
old as Robert De Niro and Al Pacino having babies out here.
He blue pilling anyway, so it don't even matter. He whatever, man. Get a girl what she want, man. You blue pilling.
He got enough money to give her $63K
He bet
a month.
his best days behind him.
Kevin Costner, I don't even remember the last time Kevin Costner was in something.
He been knocking bras, left and right since then, but now
So it's over. He married this one.
he blue pilling now.
He
so.
married this one. Senator Ted Cruz, the one that in the 2016 debate that Donald Trump said his wife was uglier than 2 pairs of ran over shoes, and his father had something to do with killing JFK. So, and all of a sudden, Ted Cruz didn't beat him up, but he loved Donald Trump.
But he's still a knocker.
Yeah, but this he was in a commercial. He said that the state of Texas, they trying to change the laws to where you can only drink 2 beers a week. We talking about Texas now. We ain't talking about the whole United States. We ain't talking about overseas in England. He said 2, and he made a commercial.
It would be funny though. It's like, let's make laws. You can't control people. Anytime you put something in play, I be trying to tell people this, man. You can't control people, what people do. Anytime you put something in play, it's an open market for somebody to make some money, man. Somebody gonna be down
I'm gonna
there.
get mine the next time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be watching. Jimmy Fallon got fired. What's his name? Danny Masterson. From that 70s show.
Mm-hmm.
He gonna wish it was the 70s because his ass got 30 years.
Mm-hmm.
30 years for raping 2 women.
Yeah.
Now you a big time Hollywood star, but you raping women. You made all this money from that 70s show, but you raping women. Now it's coming back to haunt you. You got 30 years in Cali at that. But Ashton Kutcher and his girlfriend, they apologized. We're sorry that we wrote letters on behalf of Danny Masterson. Y'all knew he raped this girl.
Sorry that y'all got caught up in this shit.
He got caught up. Y'all wrote the letter to the judge thinking he was gonna get off with probation. Guess what? No, he in there with Kelly Winslow Jr.
Why do you even get in the bother that? Ashton Kutcher, you straight.
You know how the courts they ask you. People ask you for references and letters and stuff like that. But for him, I wouldn't have wrote shit.
It don't even matter who it for, man. It ain't none of my business, man. What you doing ain't none of my business. I ain't getting about what you in no
All I know is he got 30 years. He raped them women. He was convicted of it. So you remember Sandra Bernhard? I used to like Sandra Bernhard.
Yeah.
Her agent said that she made him cook the books, take money from a foundation, and do all this stuff. Now, he putting Sandra Bernhard's business out there because he don't work for her no more.
Yeah.
Why you want to do that, bro?
If she was cooking the butt, it sound like y'all both guilty to me, bro.
Yeah,
you were cooking the butt.
Well, all of a sudden they gonna be looking at him too, because he done came out and said his name is James Silman.
They offered him the deal.
He said she made me do it.
She didn't make you
do shit. Sandra Bernhard, I still like you, baby. You still got the best mouth in the world, best looking mouth in the world. And I loved her video with oh man, not three guys, like I can't think of it. I can't think of it. The name of that band. I love that video. It was all in black and white. She was in the ring boxing. I can't think of the name of it. But
he knew how to cook the book.
Man, he cooked it. Yeah, he told her.
She made you do that shit. She didn't make you do nothing.
Yeah, but Sandra Bernhard ain't going to jail. That's just like they were telling.
Don't you cook them books? She knew you knew how to do it because she made you do some shit. If she knew how to cook the books, she'd have cooked it herself. She didn't make you do nothing. You said, man, if we did this right here could happen. She was like, all right, then.
Yeah, all right, let's do that then. We're going to stack this money. We ain't going to pay these taxes on it. But Sandra Bullock. That's like Sandra Bullock. Remember all that stuff about the Blind Side came out and the people they didn't adopt the dude. He signed the conservatorship, whatever.
Yeah.
And people was coming at Sandra Bullock saying you should get your Oscar back and all this stuff. Sandra Bullock didn't do nothing but take the script, read it, and do the movie.
Yeah.
She ain't cool with them people.
It didn't matter if this shit was based on a true story or not.
She won an Oscar and Sandra Bullock ain't get it back.
Hey.
And speaking of Sandra Bullock and Sandra Bernhardt, they both was brunettes. I had a thing for some damn brunettes and redheads, fire redhead girls.
Oh, playing a part in the movie. I don't know what y'all talking about.
And these people that's coming at her saying that she need to give her Oscar back.
Come to think of
You want the check
man.
too?
Now that you mention that, your boy is I guess dude a good friend to have, man. Sylvester Stallone, cause your boy, I guess he done got rid of Terry Crews and Wesley Snipes. Cause what's his name? Expendables 4 got 50 Cent. I think 50. You know him and 50 been doing movies for a minute too on the low key. Slide.
Ooh, Slide. That's what they call him, Slide.
So he was like, man, shit, I'm gonna bring you in. I gotta cut them other 2 Negroes out.
They got a thing called the One Chip Challenge where you eat all them. Some kid, a 14-year-old died from it. In Massachusetts from the One Chip Challenge. They still doing challenges on.
I don't think he the first one, but I'm just saying. Like, what do you think gonna happen? Like, what do you think is gonna happen to the One Chip Challenge? He just the one that got recognized at this time.
Yeah, he died from it.
Yeah, I'm sure somebody else done died from that.
Oh, I'm pretty sure. I mean, just like a lot of people fell off them damn crates and cracked their head.
I mean, they tell you, though. I mean, it's some stuff that you should know, and it's like you see people reaction on the video, and it's like, I want to do it too. Like, all right, dumbass.
There you go.
Go ahead.
Fired up. The Currys, Aisha and Stephen Curry, they for the Oakland Unified School District, I gotta say this, they invest in like $50 million in nutritional meals. I guess it ain't got no stuff shot up in it. It ain't them big ass green peppers. You know, and they're gonna be working with the Oakland Unified School District to do something good for some people. You know. But then another one, this was a good one too, bro. Like I said, it was a lot of stuff going on. I ain't got to half of this stuff, but we're gonna have some new shit when we walk out the door and come back next week. Where is it at? There was a 70-foot yacht that was detained off the coast of Florida. And when they went on it, it was a couple of guys. And went from Florida to Massachusetts. And when they docked, they got them. You know what they had on there? And it's just how I said it. They had hoes, dope, and guns. Well, that could have been the trap on the water, baby. What's up? That's right. I read the article and I was like, damn. At first it said prostitute, you know, that lead article. But then when it got down there, it said hoes. I was like, damn, man. Y'all some disrespectful ass white people up there in Massachusetts doing that shit.
All I know
is your mama is a hoe. Hey, we gonna have to get the who out of here, man.
That was like, we need something now.
Shaq got new music out. It's called Guerrilla Warfare.
Yeah.
Some people say it's pretty good.
I mean, Shaq, he was nice on the money. He said the only thing about rapping, it was just taking too much time out of his life.
He got a lot of time to do it now because he just dropped something. Antonio Brown, he must have been smoking something, some K2 or something. He was on the video, and people filming him because he a dumbass anyway. He took all his clothes off and was out there dancing, acting like he was somebody. I guess that's why Kanye West fired you from Donda Sports.
There was somebody at my apartment building the other day, in front of it, that Main Street on Bel Air, walking naked. They said that what's name? They said I think it's what dude fell out the building was on, but they said it's that what's name is back out here real bad. They said that wet is back, and it's the good wet that make you take your clothes off.
Make you run over the street butt naked.
And got people that wet. You don't want to mess with people out here on it because people be strong as hell on that shit. Yeah.
Just like when cops came on, they was in Cleveland.
Yeah.
And that nigga was naked. He was on the wet. Then they had one in L.A. The cops ran up on him. It took about 17 cops to get brother.
The taser don't affect them.
Nah, that's
yeah,
wet.
Yeah, they say that wet like that.
They got the good wetness back, boy. Oh boy.
Yeah, they say they back out here.
Neil's wife or girlfriend, whatever her name was, she said the reason why I left him is because he wanted to have too many threesomes. He just wanted to have threesomes all the time.
Yeah.
Well, you joined in the first one, so what do you think he was gonna do, my dear?
Yeah.
It is one.
He was really wanting to have those ones, but he was married to you, so he's like, dang.
Yeah. But they wasn't that. Yo, Neil, what's up? We about to get off the air. We about to be heading that way, bro. What's happening? What? I'm looking at it. I missed it. Where is it at? And this was a good one. Oh, yes, sir.
Started what, 5:45?
5 o'clock. Start at 5. Yeah, 5 o'clock. We'll be there shortly.
Pull a ticket and park for free?
Yes, sir. Back parking lot. Do what you do. You know where to go.
All right, now, though. Okay.
All right. Okay, sorry about that. LeBron James, remember he had the McDonald's endorsements?
Yeah.
And he left McDonald's and he left a bunch of millions on the table. But he started, because I didn't know this, he owned Blaze Pizza. Yeah. Now, Blaze Pizza is in a lot of places. Not in Cleveland because he don't like Cleveland. Yeah, but he had 300 stores, and that shit went belly up and it closed.
That's why I ain't never heard of it.
Because I don't know what the pizza tastes like, look like, but they had 300 stores, man. And this was all his baby. It wasn't nobody else with his shit. Guess what? His wife gonna be mad at him when he's spending up too much money on nonsense. Bad movies, bad pizza. I don't know if he got some bad trap house.
It doesn't matter for certain people. LeBron is one of them, man. They just get that dude money, man.
He over, and they showed the pictures of he was over in Dubai with the sheikhs and the sheiks and all them.
Yeah.
I wonder why, and I want to say this and we're going to get out of here. Why do people, and then people be like, well, I want to go to Dubai. That's the next place I want to go to, Dubai. Dubai just like New York. They got prostitutes and hoes and drugs and everything. You just don't see that because like when they had the World Cup over there, the sheiks and all them, with the billionaires with all the oil, they moved all them people somewhere until the World Cup was over. Now they back on the streets. So why do people want to go to Dubai? I ain't going on, and the women got to wrap that shit around their head when they get there.
Because it's the clout chase. They done seen it, other people do it. They like, oh, it look cool. They got a little tour, that little tourist section where they got that little building that everybody see.
You can't go there and clout chase because they first of all cost money. You think it's gonna cost like you going to California? No. It costs big dollars.
Everywhere in the world is the same. I don't know why people be thinking that it's different.
It's I don't know either, but these people in a lot of black people, I want to go to Dubai. Bye.
Like,
goodbye, go to Dubai.
People, they be like, I used to live here and I tell them the places I don't live. And they be like, well, which one is better? I was like, what you mean? It's always the same. It's the same everywhere, especially in the United States. It's the same everywhere. You're going to have your little project section, where if you want to go, where to get stuff and what to look for. Or you're going to have your little section where everybody else stay, the rich, uppity people, your middle class section.
Yeah. And
it's like that everywhere. It's like that everywhere. You're going to have this.
You're going to have levels of poor people that's kind of okay, then you have people under them.
Then you're going to have your one little spot that is just like the money maker for the state or whatever the city. It's going to be your tourist attraction. You know how to go down there and get money.
All I know is they say they call it lost wages. Yeah. But, okay, and we're really going to get out here after this. Beyonce owed them IRS people about X amount of millions in taxes, and they at her. I don't know who you is when the IRS comes knocking.
Yeah.
Somebody either getting in trouble, they gonna write a check, and she gonna write a check. On her birthday, DJ Khaled and all them was on her because she ended her tour in L.A. And it was her birthday. Diana Ross came out there saying happy birthday to her. Who cares? I like Tracy Ellis Ross, but Baby was in Memphis performing last week?
Yeah.
Did you hear about it getting shot up?
Yeah.
And God, he had Glorilla and Gloss on the damn they open for him, so
Yeah.
I don't give a damn. They say ain't nobody died, so it's alright, baby. You still up there on top. They didn't have nothing to do with you. They wasn't shooting at you.
Yeah.
They wasn't shooting at Glorilla and they wasn't shooting at Gloss. Thanks for coming and tuning in today. I still can't understand why
Finesse 2 times.
he must have been hiding somewhere in there. That's what we were shooting at. Looking like a stud. Why is Olivia Rodrigo #1 on the charts? I ain't never heard none of her shit.
I think the what's name coming tomorrow too. I might have to sit and watch that MTV Music Award, Video Awards.
I ain't watched it since Prince came out there with that yellow suit on with his ass out. Yeah. But I might watch it because there's some funny stuff going on now. There's some funny people. In fact, Joe might be there lying. Joey Cracks. I wrote Joey Cracks on a post on because he was on there. So it was his birthday, and I was like Joey Cracks. Foxy Brown, I said, but Joey Cracks lying. And they Facebook said that don't meet their content. I'm like, many times I done wrote Joey Cracks on here, all of a sudden y'all mad. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna take it down because I ain't been in Facebook jail in a while.
But, they do all the Stop Snitching campaign. You need to do the Stop Lying campaign.
Lying for real. What's his name? Odell Beckham Jr.
Yeah.
Him and Kim Kardashian, they together. Now that bitch get around. You think Jennifer Hudson get around like Tupac say? I get around. Kim Kardashian gets around.
Hey, what at this point though? Why at this point? Why would you do that?
Who,
like,
Kim K?
Nah, not Kim K. Like any dude. Like why would you do that? Like, oh yeah, that's my chick now. Like, nah, man. She a high price, bro. She a high price bust down. Like, now you a high price bust down.
Well, I mean, it's like, and I don't know. It might not be on this level, but you know. And when you go overseas, you go to these bases like in Germany, England. I was in England, you know, different places, and you see a lady sitting at the club because they have bases on the club, you know, whatever. And then everybody be like looking at you when you over there talking to her.
Yeah.
But they don't say nothing.
Yeah.
Then when you have sex with her, because she going to give it up.
Yeah.
Everybody was like, man, you had sex with her? Everybody on the base fucked her when they first get here. Well, I told them, guess what? I just got in line. Shit. You say everybody did it when they got it. I just got here. She's a nice looking woman. So I did what I did. And
yeah, but I ain't on Instagram with her. Why you know something about this my boo? That's what I'm talking about. Like, you know what I mean? Like, okay.
But, and that was like, I mean, I don't know if it's like that because I wouldn't go out with Kim Kardashian if she walked in here right now.
That's what I'm saying. You knock her out and test it out. Like, all right, I just want to see what the hype was about. Right.
And you know who did that? Reggie Bush did that. Reggie Bush had to say, man, okay, I'm gone, man. He was like second in line or third behind her because she was married to this other dude, but he wasn't nobody.
The white dude that came out of nowhere.
Yeah, she was married to him. And then Ray J. And Reggie Bush got it good for about a year and a half. And then Reggie Bush was like, deuces, baby. But then after that, she done had a litany and a parade of people.
But I don't know, like, what's going on with these dudes? Like, why would you do that to yourself?
Why would you want to give up your money? Because if you fool with it that much, you spending all the money. She ain't spending no money on nothing.
No, it's like, no, it's not good. It's not good unless it's drama. Like, you know what's coming, right, dude? Like, you know, because it's not good unless it's drama behind it. It's not good for their career.
And I don't think he care because he needs some attention anyway.
Yeah.
But
yeah, with you out there, whatever you was on that airplane.
She probably got some at the house.
On that airplane, whatever you was on there, pickle.
And he said, I wasn't nothing wrong with me. It was just the media. I seen the tape, bro. Yeah. It wasn't the media. It was you. Your eyes was rolling all back in the back of your head. We got to go. We love y'all. We'll be back next week. I don't know if you just turning that music back on. That was playing. And we got to go, man, because I got someplace to be. And it's 4:37. I got to get out of here before, and Jimmy Fallon got canceled. This is the Hustle and Wax Flow on No Static Radio. We'll be back next week, Monday. And Adele did not accept a birthday invitation to Queen Bee's birthday party. She said, I ain't going to your shit. I'm bigger than you. So, no, don't thank you on the birthday thing. But she had DJ Khaled open up for her on her show in LA. We want y'all to have a fresh, great, stable, mentally healthful, healthy, and emotionally healthy week. But take it one day at a time. Because if you try to take it 2 days at a time, guess what? You ain't gonna make it. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in to the Hustle and Wax Flow on No Static Radio, the voice of the revolution. I'm about to go.